This is the Acevolt Campower portable power station. Here you can see me setting it up in my yard. So the solar panel, super easy to set up. You just have these two legs that kick out. Then it has the power cables. They are MC4 connectors. You just plug it into the portable power station. 94 watts. This is a 100-watt panel. 94 watts. That's really impressive. So here I've got it set up just in my yard, pointing directly at the sun, doing a fantastic job. Let's look at how this thing works. So here I've got this plugged in my shed. I've got a rock tumbler going. I can have this plugged in 24/7 with this thing. So this has been really nice using in my shed with my rock tumbler, so I can just leave it plugged into the solar panels I have on top of my shed. Really like it. So let's have a look out of the box. You get the manual, you get the charging cables. Then the design itself of the portable power station is fairly unique. What I really like is this solar panel though. It's magnetic, so it kind of snaps together. It's just got the two panels, so it's really kind of basic, but I just like the simplicity of this. It's got your power cables, MC4, nothing too fancy or unique about that, and really easy to set up. So here, if we look at this display, you can see what the input and output is. You can select if you want DC or AC power to be used. Right now you can see it's charging at 196 watts. Here is the charger. And here are some cables. You got a cable for the car. You've got the MC4 connector for the solar panel. And here, if we look at the front, this is where you plug things in to charge it. And then you also have DC connectors for 12-volt output if you need that. And then you also have the car power output. You've got the 4 AC connectors as well for your AC devices. You've got a light, you've got USB-C, and then your USB-A for charging devices. You've got these 3 buttons on front. One just turns on the display. And then you've got your DC power option and USB, and then your AC power. So just looking at the display, so you can see what percentage of power you have left. You can see what the input is, what the output is. So here you can see I've got this hooked up to my air filter, and you can see I'm currently charging it. So you can see I've got 193 watts of input and about 23 watts of output from this air filter. If I turn up the fan, you can see that the wattage goes up for the output to about 40 watts. So it's really nice that you've got that data. On the portable power station, you also have wireless charging. So if you have a phone with wireless charging, you can just place it there under the handle, nice and protected, and you can charge it wirelessly. Some pretty cool lights on the side. Overall, the design is pretty unique. I like the handle on top, easy to pick up and go. It's also really nice that everything is on the front, so you're not plugging anything to the side or the back. Everything you need to do is right there in the front for you. Here I am again in my shed. You can see I've got hooked up to a swamp cooler and the tumbler, so you can see it's using a significant output, almost 300 watts, and it's charging at the same time with solar. Here I've got this set up in my car, which is pretty cool that I can charge it while in the car. Obviously you're not going to get a good angle or anything like that, and you are going through glass, so it's not gonna charge a lot, but hey, 23 watts power, that's more than nothing. You can see that it started out at about 5%. At the end of the day is about 55%, and I use that to charge the scooter that I keep in my car. So that's pretty cool. So my son's going to be joining me at 6 o'clock in the morning. I have no idea why he's up, but you probably heard him a little bit in that video, clearing his throat. How you doing, bud?
Dad.
He's doing good. Here is what I really like about the Acevolt portable power station. For one, it's LiFePO 4. That's the kind of battery I prefer. I really like that it uses that battery. I like the design. I like that everything's on front. I like the handle on top. Really easy to pick up and go. One other feature I really like about this, I think they call it the eco feature or something. You have the ability to turn on eco features. So if you're using something like less than 10 watts, like after a few hours, it will shut down automatically. So it saves and conserves battery power. but you can turn that off. So like for my rock tumbler that uses, I think about 6 or 7 watts of power, I want to keep that on all the time. So I don't want it to automatically turn off. So I have that ability to choose. Most portable power stations I've used, they don't give you that option. They just automatically turn off to save power. That's really annoying for some of the things I like to do. I have small USB devices that I use in my shed that don't use a lot of power, but I need to keep them going 24/7. With this, I can do that really nice. I also love the solar panel. It works amazingly well, and I like how it works magnetically. It clamps together. Really cool. There are 2 areas I think it could improve on. For one, I think for the capacity, the size of the portable power station is probably bigger than what it needs to be. I think there's a lot of empty space in the portable power station. Not a huge deal to me, but the main thing I wish would improve on this is on the display. I wish it would show how much time you have until charge and how much time you'd have until it's empty based on what the input or output is. To me, that's really important because I can know how long I can use a device for. Overall, I'm really impressed with this. I did receive this unit for free to do this review. I've used a lot of portable power stations. I'm really happy with this one. I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching. Do you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.